we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio.
Yo, 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 welcome back. Yo, 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 this is Coach Kenny Cat. Alright, Volume 11, Part 4, live from the playoffs, breaking the ice, inside zone. Man, you just gotta love those symbols on the field, that badge of honor. You just know it's gonna be a tight, competitive matchup. Here we go, speed out, RPO, off coverage. This is gun bunch, open offset. One of the easiest plays in the game. I've done extensive videos on that formation. Gun bunch, open offset. It's just a quick RPO. You always do that when no one's underneath and it's off coverage. This is formation shifting and bunch with trip sets. So everything is going to come from the bunch and trips. There go a potential high-low read because you had two guys in the middle. Looked like they were in hook zones. So you got mesh concepts coming across, and on top of that, you have the inside post. So you go where they're not. You know, they can only defend so much of it. So you guys got to go check out part 1 for the audibles to this, and that's the only reason why I got that play off, because you got to set audibles. I understand you guys wouldn't come out here because this is Carolina Panthers playbook. You can be running a whole different playbook and not even do what I'm doing on the screen, but as long as you take something from it, like this don't have nothing to do with the scheme. This is for everybody who do screen passes. When the user is on the opposite side of the field or outside of the box, go head on head with the computer control AI with screen plays. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so you don't have to really come here and just copy Coach Kenny Catfish on every single thing I do. So right here, this is the nickel 2-4-5 type of look. Two high safeties. Actually, he's one of them, and he's trying to play both sides from the middle. So what we do is we put a zone beater concept on one side and a man beating concept on the second side. And this throw right here is what they call an anticipatory pass. You know, you're throwing your receiver open. The safety as a user, he's not going to get a chance to make a break on the ball. Matter of fact, not even the corner, because we threw that ball before anybody turned around. You got to do that. You got to throw your man open. That's the only way you're going to have success. And it's the same type of defense. So we're going back again. You know, he's right here roaming again. This time he's actually going to try to get over there and be slick. So I'm doing the same thing. Same look on defense. We might as well do the same thing on offense. Nothing hard about that. 5 for 5. So at this time he kind of went over there to defend that curl route. And so we went to the opposite side of the field, and my guys were underneath. That is spacing switch out of the bunch. One of the most underrated plays. I never see people doing that. So right here, 2nd and 3, you might as well stay ahead of the chains. This the playoffs. This first drive is always important, especially in the playoffs. Every drive is important, but getting ball first, knowing you're not going to get the ball at half, you might want to go put up some points on the board, and that'll kind of make an opening statement. Here I go like it's basketball, you know, isolation. As you can see, I had the bunch, the trip side of the bunch far to the right. And here we go again. The user know where to be found, so we're able to do a screen. If he's in that box and he's on the same side, most likely he's going to come pick you off, or he's going to contest that throw. And EA ain't going to let you throw it to any other men when you're doing a screen pass, so don't try to throw it to nobody else. You guys remember Madden 06, 07, and 08, the quarterback vision? This is how I see this kind of concept. My peripheral is only on the right side of the field, just like that. My whole peripheral is on the right side of the field. I just did not even look at the left side because there's so much traffic going on, and you know you want to find some opening, some gap, some windows, you know. Right here is 5 on 5. He brung a creeper in, which made it 6 on 6 if you add my running back to the equation. And when you get the numbers advantage, let's go. Hey, it's hat for hat. This is a hat count right here. It's 5 on 5. Might as well go at it again. And there you go. So that's the first drive. We got 7. Here we go, heading into the fourth quarter in this nice low scoring playoff game. I'm down 14-10, and this is one of the most important drives of the game because I have to make sure this is not a turnover. We even if we just nitpick, even if it becomes a 15 play drive, as you can see, so a lot of inside zone concepts is going to be called on this drive right here to be safe. Your linemen are going to do zone blocking schemes. That means it's not man on man. So whoever they're lined up in front of, that don't instantly mean they're going to block the guy. You just have to follow them and shoot through a gap that you can. As you see, I just did a quick shift. Nice. We already knew we were going to be running the ball, but I kind of made an isolation purpose again. I shifted the receivers over on the other side and opened them up, trying to get some of those DBs to bail. And that was a nice way to be running patiently and plant my foot in the ground. You guys got to run patiently. Tempo, tempo, tempo. You guys know what that means. You got to catch them off guard. I mean, this is literally the last drive of the game if you think about it. I don't really see myself getting the ball back. I'm going to one of my trusted concepts, spacing switch. Every time. So this guy's doing a very good job. I'm in the fourth quarter, almost at the 2-minute mark. I have yet to have 100 yards passing. Trusted concept, space and switch. So he's playing very tight and compressed. He's playing in a stingy, just a very stingy, grimy type of defense. It's not letting me get anything. And I got to give him credit. You know, he's holding King Henry down. 11 attempts, 31 yards. Hey, I barely got 120 yards on the air or the ground. So this is going to be whoever made the last mistake, you know. That was a good play right there. Look, he's a user in the middle. I'm using spacing switch. He was kind of tangled up and didn't know which where to pick from. So when you have a favorite play and you do it so many times repeatedly, you see the same defenses and you pretty much see everything. So the timing of it helps out. So yeah, spacing switch is nice. At this point, I'm just playing to win. You know, I don't think I don't see myself turning the ball over or getting 3 and getting this ball back. So this is pretty much the last drive of the game, and we just gonna close it out from right here. And you can kill me dead. I put my cards on the table from here. Although I have the 3 timeouts and trying to save them, nah, man. So we finally got the DBs to bite on the receivers over there. We got the isolation out here. First down. So yeah, I like to give him credit. I mean, 40 yards, 14 attempts, ain't got nothing. This is some defense to its finest. So he's still lurking on the weak side of the formation on the left, trying to pick up a slant underneath, and I almost had a bonehead decision right here. Got to be more careful. Once again, I'm going back to the money play, space and switch. Notice I always put a slant right here. He picked it up and got underneath, and luckily my guy was open. We got underneath the defense. So as you can see, he's doing pretty good. You know, he picked up that slant on the left side. That's always your first read. And then if he's over there, that means he's automatically not on the other side. So space and switch is usually open because he's trying to pick off that slant underneath. And that's why we always enforce identifier. Here we go, third down. Notice I got the threat detectors out there. Everybody's coming. I want you guys to really pay attention to who's not coming. And this could have ended my whole season right here in the divisional game. Wow. I got to give almighty thanks to the football gods. They saved my butt on this one. The football gods had my back. That was a wing and a prayer right there. This season's supposed to have been over right here in my divisional game. And that would have been a bonehead decision I would have probably watched all night long. Down to the nitty gritty. Got the 3 timeouts. Fourth down. I'm not getting this ball back. Same look. He's blitzing everybody. He's blitzing that cornerback. Watch how I put this guy, Brown, on a hitch route. I should have moved Jones-Drew to the left side to move some people out the way, and boom. Man, I do not take credit for this. I threw that ball. I called the play, but I got to give credit to the football gods. They were with your boy, Coach Kenny Catfish, on that one. and he made a good play, but we made a better play. Got to be more careful. Well, that's that. We'll take the credit. So here we go in the championship game. Game before the Super Bowl, on the road, cold, dark, and lonely. Not gonna lie to you, man. I fell short. I do gotta drive from this. And the reason why this video and stuff was valid enough to make the point is because that's the double post right there. That's always the check down, by the way, with a faster running back, of course. You know, I made this whole season all the way. I was 10-2, went all the way to the championship game like that with this scheme alone. So, you know, we came up short on one game, and one game don't define your whole. You shouldn't be changing your whole playbook and stuff just because of one game. You know what I mean? Yeah. So be sure to check out part 1. Odell Beckham Jr. is on the cover. It's gonna give you the audibles and reads and all the other nuts and bolts to the scheme, so you can be great. I do have other videos coming soon with this. This is formation shifting with bunch and trip sets. You know, there's 5 formations to work from, which means there's 20 plays because you have 4 audibles in each play, in each formation. So, yeah, all of these are preset, you know, prior to the game, right after the first kickoff. Space and switch. Everything derives off space and switch. And there are a couple of other plays, you know, like the inside zone. We got a couple of screens and stuff implemented. So it all depends on, you know, what read you make. Over here on the left side, and I tell you this, in the beginning of this game, this was open all day. The speed out route, bunch open offset, RPO, speed out, it was open all day in the beginning, but he just started shutting it down. He started pressing and putting guys in that hole. I want you guys to take a note right here. I'm running inside zone, and look at the user. Watch how I make a quick little stutter step inside and to draw him in, and then I just burst back outside. Like no hand on the speed button. Turn in, speed button, out of there. So it's the small little mechanics that you gotta, you know, put in your arsenal when you're playing this thing. It's mental stuff. You know, you don't always have to have 99 speeds and stuff like that. It's mental stuff that occurs on in the game. Like this play right here. I just keep picking up first downs. And I must admit, you know, I threw a user pick on that play, space and switching, because I did it one too many times, too many, late in the fourth quarter on a game-winning drive. You know, it was 10-16, and I made a predetermined throw, something that you never do. You still have to go through your reads and progressions and stuff. You can't just guess who you're gonna throw it to, you know, because this guy's roaming. Look at him, he's creeping in that middle. He's not playing. This is treacherous water out here. But you know, this wouldn't be a scheme if I didn't show you guys the wins and losses or the war wounds I get from out here. You know, the trial and error. Always remember, win, lose, learn. This is Coach Kenny Catfish, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.